What's up, you guys? It's your boy Kyrie Nasir, and I'm back with another video. Now, before I get started with this video, I just want to first off say this is a video totally different from any of my previous videos. Um, this video, I would describe it as kind of like a life update. It's just explaining what I've been going through. So let's get started. I'm really not going to edit this video. I want to do it limited, so I don't want to like put an intro and stuff like that because of the mood of the video. I really don't know if I want like all that other stuff to go with it. But let me start. So first off, I just want to say, personally with me, I've been feeling a little not like myself. And this has been going on for about a month to like a month and a half. Now, when I say that, I basically will say like, I've been getting tested so much with like my faith. And when I say like with my faith, like I am a firm believer in praying when things are going good and when things are going bad, just so it don't seem like you just come in just to ask for stuff or when life is getting hard. So I try to keep up with it as much as possible, even if it's not even at nighttime, if it's just in my car when I'm driving. Like I try to always make sure I have that conversation. Now, recently for me, I've been tested with like my peace. And that is something I really hold near and dear to my heart. Like I pride myself on being able to keep the peace or, you know, knock out all of the loud noises or things that's going around and just pushing forward. But recently, it's been tougher and tougher for me. And it's kind of hard because for me personally, I'm the type of person who I have really mastered the appearance that everything is okay. And it's kind of like a defense mechanism. Like, basically, when things are going bad, I pride myself on I could get dressed and go wherever I gotta go, event, wherever, and appear like everything is just perfect. It's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. The reason why I said it's a good thing and a bad thing is because I've noticed with myself, I become numb to certain situations where I am so accustomed to blocking it out, I don't even react to certain things. And it's kind of scary because it's important to talk about certain things. But I don't know how many of you go through the same thing, but I'm like really like the strong friend. I I would describe myself as the one who people call when they're having a problem and want to vent or talk to about certain things or get my opinion on certain things. And when you are a quote unquote strong friend who people come to with their problems, oftentimes they forget that you have a life of your own and you deal with things because you're a human. So they tend to not necessarily ask, and I don't think it's on purpose. I'm sure it's not, but they don't typically ask like, "Well, how's it going?" or like, "What's been up with like what's been going on with you?" or "How's this?" or "How's that?" And we kind of become in a relationship where I'm always hearing their problems and I'm kind of like my own sounding board. Recently, I've realized this is becoming a real problem with me because as I move closer to my birthday's in December. As I move closer to my birthday, I realize I am growing out of certain things. And when I say growing out of certain things, I mean things that I liked before, I really don't like now. Places I used to go, I really don't care for now. People that I like being around, I don't care to be around them. And it's kind of like I'm changing because I was literally the type of person who didn't like necessarily being by themselves. Like if I stayed in the house too long, or like say if I stayed in the house 2 days in a row, I used to get very depressed. And since a child, I've dealt with depression and anxiety, but it's it's like now that I'm getting older, like I know people say like as you get older you really don't need that many friends and stuff like that. That is, I think that's becoming like my reality because it's just been so much stuff going on where it is like shown me different things. And I've been, the reason why I say like within the last month and a half is because it's been like extra. It's been like super extra. Like it's been situation after situation where I am finding myself like constantly having like to talk myself down off a ledge, like mentally, not physically, but like mentally, like regroup, get back. And it's becoming like a lot, especially because I think right now, personally, I would think this is such a time where I'm supposed to be like happy. Like I'll be turning 25 on December 9th. And like I was planning like a big birthday trip and a celebration, to the fact that I just canceled everything. And I really don't know like if I want to like replan it, but I'll figure it out because I got some time. But I've also been working on some other stuff business wise because I'm not finding fulfillment at work, which I never did. Like it was a temporary thing that I was doing, but now it's just like I constantly feel like I'm getting older and I need to, you know, climb up the ladder. Like I feel like I've gotten to a space where like I become stagnant. So I don't really find comfort in work. Um, like I said, activities I used to enjoy, I don't enjoy anymore. So it's like I don't find comfort just going out and being among friends and stuff like that. Like I'm in a whole different space. And like personally for me, one place I always found comfort in was shopping also. Like that was a place I knew I would enjoy myself every time I shop. I don't even find comfort in that no more. Like I haven't gotten dressed and like really went out in a while. Like I'm just in a whole different space. Like even now, I was in pajamas in a bathrobe prior to doing this video all day. And because I know how I feel in the inside when I sat down to actually record it, because I really wanted to record something because I feel like it's hard for me to make YouTube videos because at the beginning I was a little more happier. I was a little more happier and I would look forward to recording. Like I would think of different topics and stuff that interests me and I would try to record it and I would try to ask people what would they like for me to see. But it was becoming harder when certain things started to happen and I became unhappy in certain aspects and I really didn't know what to talk about. I wasn't in a space to talk about it because I pride myself, like I said, on being able to, you know, change into a happier mood and stuff. But I found myself kind of like in a sad, depressive state. And I didn't want to really talk on camera because I felt like you could see it. So I would like hold off and try to just do like a review video to, you know, space it in. But I seen I was taking like large gaps and that wasn't how I started. So I just stopped. But I kind of feel like if I start sharing maybe like insight on how I feel or that I go through the same things, a lot of people that look to me and be like, you always happy or you always in a good mood would start to understand like I'm human just like them and I have emotions and I have feelings and I have the same battles as a lot of people. Um, for me personally, this is a time where I'm like working on something right now to change that business wise. It's something I got in the works coming out that I pray change my life altogether. And it's been in the works for years. It's been in the works for years. But recently, I've just turned up on it to make sure it actually comes to fruition. So you guys will see it real soon. It is coming real soon. Um, but with that being something that's in the works, it seemed like within the last 2 weeks, I've been getting hit emotionally from other stuff, and it's so hard to maintain like a happy spirit in the midst of all of that. Like it really is. Um, yeah, it's just like a lot, and it's a lot to figure out and stuff like that. Like I just got so much on my plate, but I want to be more vocal about my trials and tribulations because I don't want people just to see a facade of like good moments and not necessarily how I felt when before the moments came. It's like I want to show that I'm able to appreciate good moments because moments that was not so happy for me or like joyous for me happened and I was able to overcome it. So it showed me to appreciate the good moments even more. Um, that's basically it really for me. Um, I just got a lot to process. Um, with that being said, thank you for tuning into another video. I'm sorry I'm not talking about clothes or TV or anything like that right now, but I'm trying to find my way back to it. Like I said, I'm working on something and fingers crossed, I pray to God everything works out. With it, I really would like to thank like my best friend and my mom. Like between Quan and my mom, I'll probably be a mess right now. Like they've been helping me so much. But yeah, like I encourage everybody to like, you know, check on their strong friend or the friend that typically don't complain about life so much because it's really a lot. It's really a lot, and we all are battling stuff. And that's basically my message for today. Like I said, thank you for tuning into another YouTube video. I will try to be back sooner than later with another video. And just stay on the lookout. I see y'all later.